Everyone, let's have a chat about CRABADA. And CRABADA is a project that is being built on the Avalanche blockchain. This project is going to launch on the 15th of November, so we still have a few days to do our own research and to figure out if this is something that we believe is going to become a valuable project. And so I want to explore this main page with you. So basically it is going to be a play to earn idle game, and so let's watch a little bit of the video. Of course, I will put all the links in the description box below so that you can access this and do your own research. But basically, to me, it looks a little bit like, what's the name of this game? AXIE Infinity. So as you can see, the visuals, the images, the design of the characters is pretty unique. You are going to be able to compete against other players, and I think these characters, of course, are going to have different skills and weapons and techniques that are going to make them valuable in the marketplace. So to me, this looks like, then again, like a project that a lot of people might enjoy. And so there's four main, I guess, engaging features that are part of this game. The first one is the mining. So we all know what mining is all about. So you can basically deploy your resources so that you can get some treasure in return, in the context of this game, of course. And then looting, which for what I gather means someone is mining something and then you might be able to steal some of their reward. Now what they are kind of like setting up for this feature is that if you do that, then you might actually gain some enemies, right? And so there's going to be kind of like that follow-up, that engagement from different players as to trying to take some revenge against one against the other. I think the breeding component is one that is, I think, going to be interesting, because you might be able to engage with other players that have a character that you might be able to join forces with, so that your character and their character basically can create a new one. And so that one is actually a fascinating feature. The battle part, we already saw it. It looks pretty good. I think when I saw AXIE Infinity, I loved the visuals, I loved the design, but I was like, I'm not sure. And that's why I don't have my Lambo yet, because I actually didn't buy any of the AXIE Infinity when I should have. And so that's alright though. Like, we can always look at other options are available. And so in this one, you can see that there's gonna be 64 breed types, and each one of them is going to have different characteristics. So at the moment they are displaying 8 of those, and so I think, to me, they look pretty good. I would go for the Bitcoin one. It looks, of course, very traditional, pretty good, pretty sharp. I like it a lot. And so there's going to be special breeding events that you can read about. You can see that there's going to be more than one token. So you have the NFT assets, and those ones are going to be an ERC721 token, right? And then you have the main token, the native token, that's the ARC20, and then you have another one, but that's the in-game currency, that's the TUS, so the treasure under sea. So that's pretty clever. And I guess it's just very similar to Theta and T-Fuel and all these kind of projects that have kind of like a similar I guess secondary token available. And so you can see the backers. Just generally speaking, not a jab against these guys, but generally, like, I think some projects are deceiving when they say like our backers. Like, then again, I haven't done enough research to understand if Avalanche is actually backing these guys, or they're just like, oh, because we deployed in their blockchain, like, we consider them a backer. Like, that's something that many projects do. I'm not saying that these guys are doing that, but just be mindful, especially if you're going to invest in this, which I think it looks very promising. But of course, let's do some research to make sure that we support projects that are going to basically provide a return, right? And so you can see the roadmap. I think, to me, it just looks like interesting. It looks structured. enough so that they are not trying to, you know, like just say like, hey, we're gonna do all these amazing things in the next fortnight. Like that's something that I don't think is a good idea, and so I'm very wary of those ones. But this one is like, you know, very conservative. It's like we still have time to make sure that the product that we release is going to be one that people are going to love and play with and use, and so that's why I think it's worth reviewing. Then again, I'll put all the links that you need in the description box, and if you like this video, please considering liking it, subscribing. That would mean the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one.